Oh, baby, buckle up, because Genoa City just booked a first-class ticket to the land of delusion and drama. Welcome to the sassiest recap of The Young and the Restless, Wednesday, June 4th, 2025 edition, also known as The Day. Everybody suddenly became fluent in French, obsessed with France, or just outright nosy about Dumas. Oui, oui, croissant honey. Let's get into it. We open at Society, where Phyllis is out here serving vintage chaos in a blazer. And who should she run into but her favorite ex-boyfriend slash co-parent slash emotional support punching bag, Nick Newman. These two haven't shared screen time in a minute, and it shows because they immediately fall into their old "we're friends who pretend we're not secretly hot for each other" rhythm. Nick casually drops that he's off to Europe, and baby, you could see Phyllis's soul leave her body. She's like, wait, Dumas invited you? I was just in DC crawling through diplomatic circles like a budget Olivia Pope trying to get a meeting with him, and you got an invite. She's so pressed I thought her blouse would combust. But of course, Phyllis isn't gonna let a little thing like not being invited stop her. Oh no, she's got a new plan. She's gonna sell her expertise to Dumas like she's on Shark Tank en français. What's the plan exactly? Classified, darling, because if she says it out loud, she might jinx it. And y'all, when I tell you Nick actually knocked on wood for her, that's love. Or at least trauma bonding. Also, shout out to Phyllis's French skills. Out oui oui, croissant. Ma'am, that's not French, that's a Starbucks order. But Nick is laughing like she just did stand up at the Comedy Cellar. He checks his phone for 1 second and boom, this woman is texting Amanda to get her on the guest list faster than you can say Air France. Meanwhile, at the Abbott estate, Jack and Diane are playing the cutest little honeymoon in Europe game like they don't have a dozen family scandals brewing back in Wisconsin. Jack's over here like, let's fly to Nice today. And Diane's all, already packed, boo. But of course, nothing says romance like dragging your new wife to a potentially shady business tycoon's castle. Jack wants to make a pit stop at Chateau Dumas, and Diane's like, sir, can we not? But alas, she's already rearranged the itinerary because no one in this town knows how to unplug for real. Also, Kyle's over here having a stress-induced ulcer worrying about whether Victor liked his little business proposal. I swear, these people are so afraid of Victor Newman you'd think he was Voldemort. When Jack hears about Kyle's mystery offer, he's giving full, have you made another pact with the devil energy? And Kyle's just like, I'm fine, Dad. I've been gaslit by Summer and audited by Victor. Nothing scares me anymore. And now we skip on over to Crimson Lights, the land of cappuccinos and passive-aggressive shade. Chelsea and Adam are chatting calmly, which is code for it's about to go left. And Billy walks in ready to throw a grenade made of smugness. Billy's like, where's the smear campaign, bro? And Adam responds with, it's coming. Be afraid. Y'all, this wasn't a conversation, it was verbal foreplay for a PR war. Chelsea tries to calm them down, reminding Adam of that little promise he made. You know, the one where he swore not to drag Billy through the mud like a Dyson vacuum. But Adam's like, I said I wouldn't go low unless a distraction fell into my lap. And hello, we've got a fancy French soiree on Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, did I mention Adam didn't get invited and neither did Chelsea? He is big mad, she's relieved. She's like, we're finally out of the drama. Let's Netflix and chill, we? And Adam's like, nah, I need this scandal to cover my attack on Billy. Sir, seek help. Meanwhile, on the Crimson Lights patio, Billy is updating Sally, who looks like she'd rather be getting a root canal than listening to this man spiral. He's blabbing about the Dumas invite and how it could be the perfect takedown opportunity for Victor. Sally's like, you know what I gave up for this company? I will not let you blow our launch over your little revenge tour. Billy, of course, is undeterred. He suggests they delay the launch by a whole month. Like he didn't just drop tens of thousands into this. Sally looks like she's about to launch him into the stratosphere. She calls him obsessed, he calls her short-sighted. Typical day ending, and why? But Billy thinks this is all bigger than them, that something nefarious is in play. Honestly, if Genoa City had $1 every time someone whispered something nefarious, the town could buy Dumas and turn it into a boutique resort. And over in the subplot corner, Claire is worried about her dad Cole's health. He's giving stubborn boomer realness, refusing to see a doctor, acting like weakness is illegal, etc. Kyle is being supportive, offering forehead kisses and concern, but Claire stops him because she might be contagious. Girl, he's been through Ashland Lock. A little head cold ain't gonna scare him. Jack and Diane show up just in time to remind Kyle that every decision he makes is a potential PR disaster. He reassures them he's in control, but between Victor, Claire's stress, and a Dumas detour, I'd say he's one espresso away from snapping. So what did we learn today, kids? Phyllis is gonna Phyllis, and she's doing it with croissants and ambition. Nick Newman is the human equivalent of a weighted blanket. Adam wants smoke. Chelsea wants snacks. Billy needs therapy, and Sally needs a refund for her patience. Everyone is flying to France, but nobody knows why. And Dumas, he's somewhere sipping Bordeaux, watching the chaos like it's Bravo TV. See you tomorrow. Same soap time, same messy channel. And remember, if someone tells you don't get involved with Dumas, say oui, and pack a carry-on anyway. Genoa City doesn't do subtle.